Ads can be incredibly powerful, but they aren't magic buttons. There is some groundwork you'll want to have in place before you dive in. Hey there, real estate investors. I'm Haley Dreiss, founder of Be Home, and today I'm going to talk about something you might be wondering right now, which is, when are you really ready to start running Facebook or Google ads for your wholesaling business? Ads can be incredibly powerful, but they aren't magic buttons. There is some groundwork you'll want to have in place before you dive in. So in this video, I'm going to break down exactly what you're going to need to make sure you're set up for success. The first thing you need before running ads is a clear goal. You want to ask yourself, what is your main objective and who are you looking to attract? Do you want to bring in motivated seller leads into your business or buyers? Do you want to build a buyer's list? Are you trying to hire an acquisitions manager? In any case, ads work best when there is a focused goal, because then we can find the right target audience and craft the right messaging for them to bring them into our world and then track what really matters. Next, let's talk about budget, because I know you're wondering about this one. It's important to keep in mind that ads are not a one-time expense. They really should be seen as an investment, because over time, they will perform better and better. These ad platforms operate off of algorithms, which means the more data we give them, the better and better they will perform over time. So with that, we want to keep in mind that a good starting range for real estate ads is anywhere between $50 to $100 a day, specifically for motivated sellers. And if you're looking for serious quality leads, because these people are going to be raising their hands asking for your cash offer. And those people are going to be easier to close, and these types of leads are easier to scale. Now, that being said, if that feels like a stretch, it might be worth waiting until you can consistently allocate this without worry. And you're going to want to commit to this for at least 90 days to see results. Lastly, even the best ads will not help if you don't have a solid follow-up process in place. If you think about it, the leads are just the first part of the process. In order to get them to your offer, we need to nurture them. We need to follow up with them right away. So the best way to do this is with a CRM to manage your leads. And within the CRM, most CRMs, you can set up these automated follow-ups. So that way, no lead will slip through the cracks and you can reach out to them right away while your offer is top of mind. So make sure you have a good CRM with automated follow-ups. So from here, you might be wondering what you should expect to spend on each platform and which platforms you should be on to get results. So I recommend starting with Facebook and Google ads. Yes, there are other ad platforms out there like YouTube and TikTok, but these proven channels are the best places to find motivated sellers, and you're going to find a lot of consistency with these ad platforms. So the difference between Facebook and Google really comes down to two things. One is the level of motivation that the seller has when they are reaching you, and how the ad is served to them. So with Facebook, the ad is being served to them right on social media, right on their phones. So this means we can reach them right where they are at any time of day. And Facebook is so smart that it knows when and why it might be looking for your offer. So the ad is going to be served to them, and they're going to be raising their hand to fill out the form and get an offer from you. With Google ads, we reach an even higher level of intent. And that means that they're actually going to Google and they're typing in and asking for your offer. And this is going to be very different because they are actively searching for you. Therefore, it's going to cost a little bit more to get that level of motivation. And yes, it will be easier to close and deal flow will be even easier to scale. However, there is a bit more investment and it's going to take a little bit longer to optimize because we need to wait for those Google searches to come in, versus with Facebook, we can serve it to them essentially right away. So we can see results with Facebook in as little as 7 days and get started for as little as $50 a day. With Google Ads, we're going to want to commit a larger budget of $200 a day to start. However, keeping in mind that it will likely need to be at least 30 days for us to see results. And we definitely want to make sure that we have a landing page and a website in place to run Google ads. Whereas with Facebook, we can run ads with just a lead form. Also, one thing to keep in mind is audience size. So if your audience is larger, you're able to find people on a national scale. That means the cost of acquiring a lead is going to be much lower. The bigger your audience size, the lower the cost. But if you're focusing on one city, one location, especially a small group of people, your leads are going to cost more. So keep that in mind when you allocate daily budget, and that's going to help you determine how fast you can scale. Generally speaking, I recommend starting out with Facebook ads to get that initial lead flow. And if you have a website, once you have that up, get right into Google Ads and both will work together. Now, keep in mind, this is not a get-rich-quick solution. It's about building a consistent flow of leads and establishing a reliable system. Because once you install this system, it is yours. You will have off-market exclusive leads that are going to be easier to close once this is installed. So to make sure you have the system set up, we're going to need the infrastructure to do that. So the first essential piece is going to be the CRM. If you don't have one already, this is a customer relationship management system, and this is where your leads live. This is where you can track all of your interactions with your leads, make sure that they get followed up with, and know exactly where they are and at what stage they're at. So that way you'll know exactly if they're needing to book an appointment, whether it's in person or an offer call, for follow-ups, all of that gets managed in your CRM. A landing page is something you're also going to need, especially if you're running Google Ads. And this is a dedicated page on your website that is clean, straightforward, and optimized to capture leads, usually through a form. And this form is going to be a series of questions that you're going to ask the seller or the person you're running the ad to help qualify them. And this will be something you'll want to balance, making it easy for prospects to give you their information without distractions, but also enough questions to make sure that the right people are coming through, and it's a great way to qualify people. Again, the landing page is best for Google Ads, and with Facebook ads, you might want to consider just using the form that's native to Facebook to reduce friction, and that way you won't even need a website in that case. Finally, automated follow-ups is a game changer, and I mentioned it before that setting this up can be crucial to getting speed to lead down. So imagine someone is clicking on your ad, they're submitting their info, and then they get a personalized email or a text within minutes. That is the power of an automated follow-up, and it makes sure that you don't have to do that, which is so nice also. It ensures that no one forgets about you and helps warm up those leads faster, so by the time you're actually speaking to them on the phone, they're ready for you. So, do you feel ready to run ads? If you've got your goals, budget, and basic infrastructure in place, then running ads could be a great move for you. If you're almost ready, but you need help getting everything set up, I'd love to chat and discuss the next steps. So click the link below to book a quick call with me, and let's chat to see if now is the right time for you to get started with ads. And I would love to help you walk through it. Thank you so much for watching, and if you found this helpful, don't forget to like and subscribe for more tips on taking your real estate business to the next level. See you in the next video.